So in today's video, we are going to talk about the difference between short-term rental and long-term rental strategy. And we'll kind of break down what are the pros and cons of going to either ways, right? So today, right now, I'm at one of our listing that's in a low high-rise building. Actually, just before this, we had an open house, a similar style, but it's a co-op. And they are allowing the short-term rentals, but not less than 6 months. So let me first break down the short-term rental strategy. The short-term rental strategy is divided between different things. Like for example, if you want to do daily rentals versus 3 months rental versus 6 months, and of course around 8 months also kind of considered short term, but mostly people are interested below 6 months. So in South Florida, the great thing is you have a variety of things to see it and plus to enjoy. Look at this guy, he's jet skiing. Wow, so many. See, if you come in an intercoastal, this is what the view you will have in a winter. It's a great weather, and it's almost 82 degrees right now, 82, and it's amazing. It feels just amazing to be on an intercoastal or on a beach. So let me just tell you about the short term. So as I said, the breakdown, but like main important piece you need to understand. When you are going for the daily rentals, the number one thing, you need to make sure you're okay to take a headache of the management, because that's not that easy. Or you have to hire the individual company who does the management of the Airbnb, because Airbnb or Vrbo, it's not, it does require not just the regular management, but it requires like a hotel style hospitality, right? So if you have one bad review, you are done. I used to do Airbnb. Right now, I'm not much doing because my other side of the investments and my flipping and all, it's kind of increasing. So I do have a property management company. We handle the Airbnb of some other clients too. Going to the Airbnb, it's not, I would say, as long as you understand those facts, then it is not difficult. But you do need to understand the maintenance part of it. A lot of things you need to kind of make a pre-plan. Is like a business planning on an Airbnb side. It's not like, okay, let's buy and let's go for it. You need to put down the numbers. You need to put down, if you have experience somewhere else doing it, that basically makes your life easier. Now let me tell you another way to do short term. So another way is like going for the 6 months. Let's say you are going for a vacation home, right? So you can buy something. Where I am at right now is like 6 months or 8 months you rent, and rest of the months you keep it for yourself. But in that you need to consider the numbers. So let's say you are living in a hotel in the time you are coming here. So what is the expense there you will be spending in something similar setup if you are living? So you do need to consider those numbers. So profit margin varies, depends on how many months the unit is empty, but it's a perfect for lifestyle purpose. One more thing I'll tell you for short-term strategy is like called condo hotels. So condo hotels are also very common in South Florida area, in Fort Lauderdale Beach, Miami. It's on the ocean. It is a part of the hotel, but it's not like a timeshare, okay? So it's completely different than timeshare, much better than timeshare. However, the numbers you need to see first, because if it really makes sense to you guys, because it is more, we say in a simple term, is more for the lifestyle purpose, where you have a flexibility of the amenities and everything just like a hotel. Plus, they have a system, they have their own management, and they rent, just like a hotel, they rent every single day. So that is also possible. The one drawback there is, though, financing is very difficult. So if you're looking to leverage the financing, then condo hotels is not a great choice. Now, let's come back to the 6-month rental strategy, which are the different other things you can do, not just the condo hotels. So you do find a lot of low high-rise or high-rise condos in South Florida area. If you're looking to even, you're okay to rent for at least 6 months, that could be the shortest term. And you find a lot of people here, because many are who are coming for the rental, they are virtual work, especially in COVID time, it increased a lot, and they are looking for a lifestyle. Like, look at, this is the view if you're buying something here in this particular neighborhood. You have I'll put some drone of this community, you understand where I am at. And the clubhouse has a beautiful view. The unit doesn't have it, what we bought it, but the clubhouse has a really, really nice view. But if you go on an Ocean Drive, then definitely there are a lot of different high rises are there. There you get a different view too. But one thing you understand, when you're going for this 6 months thing, the HOA will be higher. And if you're going for Airbnb, which is a daily rental, then HOA will be way, way higher. So make sure, you understand these facts, then only put your energy towards. And you always can discuss with a professional like us and can narrow down the option. And it's a process to know. See, investment is not like overnight, okay? If you're new to invest in South Florida, take your time, understand the market, talk to the professional, see properties. See, with my investors, I show them as many as they want to see it. More you see it, you understand, okay, how the numbers works, because maybe in your state, the HOA thing is not common, but here it's very much common. All rules and regulations are controlled by the HOA people here. So city interference is less, but the HOA interference is a lot in Florida. And one more important thing in South Florida is all about lifestyle, right? The weather here is so amazing. See, in a winter, this is what weather you get. So much sunny right now. And you can keep a boat. You can have the boat docks in the condos or, where the property you are choosing. So make sure you do all those homework if they allow the boat docks or not. Because a rental, outside of the community will be really very expensive to put the boat there. If you find something like this setup, it's kind of worth the money, and the price will be a little bit up compared to some other communities because they allow the boat docks. However, if you're looking for more like the options where you don't want to pay too much in HOA, then also there are good options, but do not go very, very low towards the HOA, because then you are not having the good culture there. Even though, let's say you rent it out, then also there will be the tenant problems and all those kind of bunch of things. You don't want to end up going there. So I think choosing the correct number to invest in South Florida, that's very important piece. Of course, the ROI, we are looking for the highest, right, when you are investing something in real estate. But remember this is just tip from me being an investor. The first year, you will not see a lot of ROI, especially in this market, because the prices are a little higher. Unless you're buying something is really, really need a great remodeling. But there are a lot of cash offer running in this market too. So it's a probability game. However, the rentals are very high at this moment. Just imagine how it will be end of this year or next year. So the price, whatever you paid, it is also not going down. It's kind of going up. So this is perfect time to buy. Plus the rentals are going really, really higher. Trust me on this. It's really low inventory right now in South Florida. So your second year, third year would be much, much, much better in the numbers. So instead of putting like 10% raise, definitely see, study the market, and you can put even more than 10% in this market. So every market is a roller coaster, right? So one thing is up, one thing is down. So the interest rates are going up. Of course, it is going to impact the market a little bit. However, since the inventory issue is not going to resolve overnight. So, you got to, again, it's a lot of number games here, but the South Florida is amazing market to do the short-term rental or the long-term rental. I more believe in a long-term rental if you're away from here. So long-term rental is more on the west side though. East side is more about lifestyle. If you go for something on east side, of course the long-term rental also you can do, but majority of people buy on east is they want to keep it for themselves. So it's like a vacation homes. My investors, we try to buy something minimum 6 months. So usually you rent for 6 to 8 months, and other 4 months they come and, they have some flexibility to utilize for themselves. But in a long-term rental, the main strategy is, renting for years, right? So that is a great ROI you will find in the west side. So it's a great market to be in South Florida. You can see varieties of the things. If you're looking for single family strategy, also the South Florida is great, but market is hot, so you have to be very, very active to buy in South Florida.